Hi, I'm Sunshine with Simply Naturalis, and today I'm going to be discussing yarrow. I hope you enjoy the presentation. If you have any questions, go ahead and post them here, and I will try and answer any questions you may have. All right, here we go. Thank you. I find the history of Achillea, the Latin name for yarrow, to take its name from Achilles, where he took the herb yarrow into battle with him and used the herb to staunch blood flow in wounds. It's never directly named in the Iliad, but that is where yarrow gets its Latin name from. The second half of yarrow's Latin name is millefolium. This means thousand leaves, literally referring to the many leaflets each leaf is divided into. Older sources can be found calling it millefolius or millefolia, and even militaris because of its link to its other common names. Here's where some of its other fun common names come into play. And remember militaris, it comes from herbs militaris, where it was, or soldier's weed, where they used herbs, specifically yarrow, to take into the field to staunch bleeding, as we know from our Greek mythology. Yarrow is pretty interesting to take a look at. Its flowers can be from grayish white, pinkish red, daisy like clusters, but it's a cluster at the top of the stem, which is more angular, it's rough, it's hairy, and it's pretty erect and can get pretty tall. The leaves, as I discussed, it's the millefolium, it's thousands of leaves. It's finely dissected, so you have the leaf and then tons of little leaflets coming off of it, and it's a fern-like look to it. Whereas the root is a creeping rhizome and it shoots runners, and that's where you can kind of cultivate it from, is from either the seeds or the division of its rhizomes. I really take this statement from Hatfield Botanic Pharmacopoeia of 1885 as one of the best ways to describe yarrow. It is one of the commonest wayside herbs and is useful and well adapted for recourse in almost any emergency where other medicines are not at hand, as it is common. I take away from this as it being common. I can go out into our desert and find it. You can find it next to the road. It was on the battlefields. It's an herb that you can find almost anywhere. As for yarrow's therapeutic actions, we can see that it's a diaphoretic, which really helps improve the peripheral circulation. It produces cooling sweats that help reduce fever. It's also, of course, we've a styptic because it staunches bleeding, and that is really what it's beneficial for. It can help bring on delayed menstruation. It soothes painful cramps and it reduces that bleeding. So it's really beneficial, isn't it, for females during their times of the month. It counteracts spasms and cramps of the stomach. It's an anti-inflammatory, reducing swelling. Its bitter principles make it very good as a tonic for the liver and kidneys. And it's just one of those all-around cure-all herbs. Now, yarrow is generally safe for use and non-toxic, but if you do have allergies to Asteraceae family, then you may have an allergic reaction to yarrow, and if you do, you need to stop use immediately. It is also a stimulant for contractions during childbirth, so therefore you shouldn't use it during pregnancy or even while lactating, because it does help stimulate the uterus. It also can cause some phototoxicity. Skin patch tests should always be done, and if you have any effects, stop use immediately and see your doctor. Well, that's my presentation on yarrow. I hope you enjoy it, and if you have any questions, please comment below and I will answer them as I can. Thank you and have a great day.